Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kairos Designs. So today I'm going to be teaching you on how to design the flyer that you see on your screen. Okay, so as a beginner, these are the kind of simple flyers that you have to practice to be able to make you become better. Okay, so if you like this video and you liked it when you watched it to the end, kindly subscribe for me. Share this to any other people who are also learning, and then put your questions in the comment section. Okay, so let me know whatever that you don't understand or whatever that you want to be addressed, and kindly subscribe and like this video for me. So let's get started. So as you can see, there is in the form of an A4. So let's choose an A4, and these are the various sizes for the A4: the 300 pixels, the white background, and then let's create. Okay, so let's try and get our images by searching on Google. Okay, so let's search on Google for our images. So let's type something like a lady, a lady with let's say with a book. Yeah, a lady with a book. So let's scan through to see whether we can find something similar. We are not creating the exact thing, but we are creating something similar. Okay, we can't create the exact thing because we don't know where they got their image from, so we are creating something similar. Okay, so let's look through these pictures and try and find something. Okay, I think this lady is great, so let's copy as an image, then you save in your downloads. Okay, so let's go and open it. I think that we should search for the background. Okay, so let's just type UK and scan through to see whether we can get a background like what we saw in the flyer that we are designing. Okay, let's go through, let's see. We are trying to find something similar to what we saw. Okay, we are not getting the exact thing, but something similar. Yes, I think this picture looks great. So let's save it as an image, and then okay, it came as a web file. Okay, so when you download something and it comes as a web file, open it in Paint, in your Paint application. Okay, then you go to File, then you save as a PNG or a JPEG, either of them. Then you save it. Okay, most of the images in on Google, it comes as a web file, so when you open, it doesn't open. Sometimes it will open with your Paint application. Okay, so when it does that, you just open with Paint application, save as a PNG, then you go on. Okay, so that is one trick about some images download. So let's try and import our images. Okay, so we have to remove the background of this. Okay, so you can simply do that by first you have to convert it to layers. So you go here, then you convert to layers. Okay, then you click yes, then you come back there, then you search for remove background. Okay, then you click on remove background. That's one simple way to remove backgrounds, okay, from your picture. There are other several ways to do that manually, but this one, Photoshop uses AI to just remove it for you. So I'll release other videos on how you can do that. So right now, let's import our background image. Okay, let's import our background image, and then let's bring it down to the behind the lady. And you can do that by just bringing it below on at the layers section. Okay, so let's try and reduce the opacity. So reduce the opacity. Let's reduce the opacity. I think this is okay. Maybe we might change it. So let's come back. Let's go and blur it by going to filter, blur, and then Gaussian blur. We are trying to blur it. Okay, so you click at any side so that you can see the blurriness rate. Okay, so let's bring it to 1. So you see as you scroll, it's blurring. So whatever that you want, then you click OK. Then I think we have to increase the opacity. So let's increase the opacity small, and then I think it's great. Let's increase the opacity. I think it's great. Yeah, so let's try and then increase our image small. Okay, so let's increase our image. Okay, so you click on OK, then you increase your image. Increase your image. So let's draw a rectangle. Okay, let's draw a rectangle. Okay, so let's change the color to blue. You do that by going to fill, then you click here, then you pick a sample from the lady shirt, okay, and then you try and adjust it, and then okay. So I think this is great. So I think that is the same way you do to other other shapes. You click on that, then you pick the sample for wherever you want to pick the sample from, then it changes to that color for you. Okay, so we want to try and minimize, we want to try and make the image more bigger. Okay, and then the rectangle more smaller. Okay, so let's draw the rectangle that we saw there first. So let's draw this rectangle first. Yes, and then we go through the same process to change the color, fill, then the color is already there, so we just pick it. So you click on the move to move it around, or you can just press a V on your keyboard to just move it around. So you want to increase the image. Okay, so we click on it, then you press Control on your keyboard, then you press Control and hold on your keyboard, then you come and click here, then you drag it down whilst holding your Control on your keyboard. Then click and drag it down. If you don't hold Control, it won't work. So you click Control and drag it down. So that now I think this is great. This is great. So let's increase this one small and bring it down here, and then correct it. Remember to correct every work that you do. Correct every work that you do. So let's add our text. So let's increase this small. Let's increase it by doing that. Just have to go there, it changes to the arrow, then you drag it to either your left and right. So learning, let's press enter, and then width without here. So guys, I hope you are taking note of whatever that we are doing, and this is a very simple flyer for you as a beginner. Okay, so you don't need to really worry about the font style. You can just use any font style which goes to your which suits whatever that we are doing here. We are doing something similar, not the exact thing. Okay, so you can just use a similar font style. You don't need the same font style that I'm using. Okay, I think this font style is called Bell MT. So I don't know whether you have that font style. So let's change it to bold. Let's bolden it, and you can just bolden it by just highlighting that particular word. Okay, so this is already bolden. Let's change it to regular. Okay, then you correct it. Okay, so you can just do individual bolding by just highlighting that particular word, and then going to that side to just bolding it. Okay, so we want it like this. This is how we want it. So let's just increase it a little to fit inside our rectangle. Okay, so I think this is okay. So let's hold and then bring it to the plus sign here to duplicate, and then you press here. So that is what we have here. It has duplicated it. So that is what you do when you want to duplicate stuffs. Press and hold it, click and hold it, and then you send it to the plus sign to duplicate. Okay, so now let's edit this. So guys, I hope you are taking notes of the trick. You press and hold the whatever you want to duplicate in your layer, then you, whilst pressing and hold, you bring it to the plus sign, then it duplicates for you. Okay, or you can press Ctrl J on your keyboard to duplicate also. Ctrl J to duplicate. Yes, so let's duplicate this again and then bring it down here. So you can simply use Ctrl J, or you press and hold on the layer, then bring it to the plus sign to duplicate. Afterwards, you drag it to get your duplicated version of it. So we are changing this to November 28th. And I don't like this font style. I don't like the way the numbers are looking, so I want to change the font style to something more official. Okay, so something more official. So you can use any font style that you want. That looks similar to this. But I would want to change my font style. But let's bring it to the middle here first, and then let's go and change the font style. So I think my font style is yeah, so I think this font style is great. And guys, you don't need to use the same font style that I'm using. You just have to use something similar and looking great. Okay, so let's duplicate it again and bring it down to get our duplicate. Then let's edit the text by just clicking on the text tool and clicking on it to be editable. Or better still, you can just double click on the word you want to edit, and then it will be editable. Then you can edit it. Okay, and don't forget to correct whatever work that you do. So let's duplicate this again. You bring it down to get your duplicate, then you double click on it half like this for you to be editable. Then you just edit it to whatever that you want to edit. Okay, so let's decrease the size small. Yeah, so I think let's select everything, and then let's try and bring it down small and see. Let's bring this one here. So now let's try and duplicate this, and then sending it up there to get the school's name. Okay, they're trying to get the school's name, so you double click on it to select all so that you can edit it. Okay, so first you double click on it, and then second you can go to the text and then just click on the text too, and then come and click on it to be able to edit it. So Destin College is what was on the flyer. So you do this by giving it either more space, or the space in between the text. Okay, use that side to either increase the space or decrease it. So let's just give it another color, the blue color. You can just pick from the blue color here. So yeah, so now let's go to Google and try and get the hat. Okay, the graduation hat. So you type graduation hat, right? Graduation hat. So we'll scan through, just scan through, and you don't need the exact picture that I'm going to get over here. Okay, you just have to get something similar. Okay, you don't need to get the exact picture that I'm getting over here. So I think this is okay. Or let's know there are watermarks, so let's add PNG. So guys, when you're searching for pictures, make sure to add PNG, and do this to get a transparent background. Okay, you go to tools, you come to the color side, and you click on transparent. It will help you to get transparent background PNGs. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, let's save this, and then try, and then what is happening? What is this? Okay, let's cancel it. So let's go and bring in our hat. Where's our hat? Where's our hat? I think there's our hat. No, that's not our hat. And let's try and find our hat. There is our hat. Let's bring it in. And bring it here. So you can just decrease the size small. So I think this is great. This is very great. So I think we are done. So we come here, export. You can either export as a PNG or you can save as web. Then you come here to choose whether you want it as a JPEG form or a PNG form. They are all pictures. Okay, so let's choose JPEG. JPEG is mostly a lower kind of then you save as. JPEG is mostly has a lower size. Okay, maybe you don't want the file size to be big, you just choose JPEG. PNG normally has a higher size. So I think we are done for the day, and thank you for watching and subscribing, and we'll talk another time.